Do you have the physical, mental, and spiritual strength to do it yourself? Ask yourself that question, Light Warrior. Do you have the physical, mental, and spiritual strength to do it yourself? That's the mindset that you need to have during this final moment. Have the strength, the mental strength, the physical strength, the spiritual strength. Be prepared to do it yourself. That's where I'm at. That's why we're out here. Keep moving forward. The easy path will be the path where it's done. It's done. What if it's not done? Do you have the physical strength, the mental strength, and the spiritual strength to do it yourself? That's where we need to be. That's where the power lies, right? The power lies inside. So that's what you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared to do it yourself. Because a lot of things in life on our journey, it's not going to be done for us. We have to do it ourselves. And when we don't rely on anyone else but ourselves, we take back our power. So we're going to see how this plays out. But you better believe it, kid. I'm ready to do it myself. Are you physically, mentally, and spiritually prepared to do it yourself? Ask yourself this question, because there are many roads, there are many paths, there are many timelines. Which timeline are we on, dear ones? But be prepared for the most difficult timeline of all, the one where you might have to activate your DNA. Be prepared to do it yourself. Took you all the way to the spot, Light Warriors. Be prepared to do it yourself. That's where we need to be at this moment in time. Nobody knows the day or time, but the power lies within the DNA. And I'm here to remind you of that. The power lies within the DNA. And they hid this from all of us our entire lives. I'm just here to remind you all of this. And be prepared to do it yourself. Remember these words, because nobody knows the day or time, nobody knows the path, nobody knows the timeline. Free will is the law of the universe. So we must all be prepared to do it ourselves. Go all the way to and through the finish line. And we'll figure it out on the way, no matter what. We're approaching the hard line. Spring equinox. Then we'll know. We'll know which path we need to take. And I'll be out here on the front line, all in. Because what else will we have? What else will we have? And each day that passes, you come to realize what's important and the legacy that you're going to leave. The legacy. Where were you during the event? Where were you during the event? Remember this. Where were you during the event? I'm already charging up in just a few days. But there's a lot of power every year during the spring equinox. But it's going to be extra special this year, Light Warriors. Are you physically, mentally, and spiritually prepared to do it yourself? We no longer give permission for innocent people to be harmed. We must remember that free will is the law of the universe. And we no longer give permission. Actually, I never gave permission. But free will, the law of the universe, has been broken. That's why I'm down here. So let's wrap it up. But each and every one of you, Light Warriors, are you prepared to do it yourself? Are you prepared to do it yourself? You must have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. Remember this, Light Warriors. Remember this. That's how we're here. The spring, the energies, they're coming back. It's great. And our lives are going to be great. I know a lot of you have been suffering. I'm observing. We're all in this together. We're all having a hard time. But who's going to be the one to pick the ball up and run with it? Free will is the law of the universe. No longer give permission. No longer give permission. It's time to put an end to the suffering for our people and for our children. We can't move forward as a species if this is not done. Are you prepared to do it yourself? The easiest path, many of you, pretty much all of you, getting this transmission are awake. Are you prepared, once again, for nothing? Are you mentally prepared for nothing? Are you physically prepared for nothing? And are you spiritually prepared for nothing? Because then, Light Warriors, we will have to do it ourselves. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that the power is inside of you, light warriors. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. You understand? Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. It is time to take back our everyday lives. The answers are right in front of us. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. I am the light and light warrior. So are you. Prepared to do it ourselves. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. Start charging up now. Get ready.